Look at the damage to my property. In this video, I'm going to reveal the truth about being a landlord and dealing with tenant issues. Hi, Kevin McDonald here, your favorite property investor on YouTube. Today I wanted to bring you something around the reality of property investing. I'm outside one of my properties and you can see from the boarded up windows that it's not a pretty sight right now. Thought I'd take you inside and show you what happened. So this property is a 5-bedroom HMO, a house in multiple occupancy. So 5 unrelated people live here. I've had the property now for a few years, probably around 5 years, and always been decent. Nice area, town centre, good tenants, just a good rental property. But one of our recent tenants has brought some issues to us. As you can see from the windows right across the property, they've all been smashed in. So the tenant was somebody who was working when he moved into the property, but then lost his job. That meant that he was sitting at home all day, getting drunk, doing whatever stuff he did, and started to date a lady who was not the best citizen in town. They got in an argument and he kicked her out, and she came back to the property with a golf club and smashed all of the windows because she thought that's going to piss him off. They're my windows. Doesn't really affect him as a tenant because he's not the one that did the damage. So there's 2 issues with this property. Number 1 is the damage from the non-living person who's come and just smashed up the property. She's been arrested, by the way, and imprisoned for the damage and for the damage to the property, and also I believe some damage to him. That there is one of our doors. I don't think that is the door to a bedroom. This was a really nice property, by the way, so nice feature walls, brand new windows fitted, fridge freezers, nicely painted and decorated. There's furniture chucked everywhere. This cupboard in here is just a complete mess. But wait till you get to his bedroom. This absolutely stinks. That is part of the door. The door that's in the living room, this is part of the door. This is his room. I mean, how do people live like this? It's absolutely phenomenal. You can't imagine the stink that's in here right now. I got the camera, that's him.
Stinks.
He can't take the smell. He can't take the smell. Blinds all smashed up. That's the windows from the outside. The only good news on these windows is I was planning to replace them anyway. I replaced all the back windows only about 3 months ago. Our plan was to replace all the front ones in the next couple of months. The back windows that were brand new have been smashed up. These front ones, we're probably going to replace them anyway, so that's not the end of the world. But the whole room is just absolutely trashed. He's been nailing stuff. Whatever's been going on here, he's been nailing stuff all over the walls. Everywhere, nails everywhere. Don't know why. Just smashed up the whole place. The cupboards, thankfully, those doors are okay. Carpets are destroyed. The bed is an absolute mess. There's flies in the property. There's little bags. I don't know what they might be for. Oh, that stinks, that.
I think it's called the devil's dandruff.
The devil's dandruff. There's plenty dandruff in here. Why do you, I mean, you can access it from the front or the back. Just absolutely smashed the place up. Beds destroyed, mattresses destroyed. Heartbreaking. But here's the reality. At the end of the day, this is part of property investing. If you come into property investing and think you'll never have a bad tenant, you'll never have a tenant that doesn't pay the rent, you'll never have a tenant that trashes a house, you're in the wrong game. It's going to happen in any business. Right now, somewhere in the world, somebody is nicking something out of a Tesco probably, out of some shop somewhere. Shit happens. You have to budget and plan for this type of thing. At the end of the day, in this room, we'll repaint it. It'll cost a couple of £100. We'll have to re-wallpaper the wall or repaint the wall. We'll have to put in a new bed, a new chest of drawers, a new wardrobe and a new carpet. It's going to cost maybe £700, £800 and we're going to have a brand new room. Yes, we've got to replace the door frame and the door. So put £300 down for the door frame and the door and we're all done for £1,000. The windows are a separate issue. So this is tenant damage. This will be, by the way, £300 is about what his deposit is. So I'm going to be out of pocket about £700 to fix the room up. The windows were an external issue smashed by somebody who does not live here. They've been imprisoned for it and there's a criminal investigation about it. So that I can get covered on my insurance. So not the end of the world. I was going to replace the windows anyway. The room was going to be repaired, so make sure you've got insurance in place, make sure you've got deposits from your tenants, and expect stuff like this to happen. It's part of your business. Don't go into property investment deals where you don't have a budget to deal with repairs and maintenance, to deal with damages, to deal with tenant arrears, to deal with issues. It is part of your budgeting in your property business. It's annoying, it's disappointing, it's disheartening, but the show must go on. We push forward, we keep finding great deals, and we keep building our property business. If you let little issues like this affect you, you're not going to grow a portfolio. Issues like this, when I started my property investment journey, if you imagine your mindset is somewhere between a 1 and a 10, at the start of most people's journeys, their mindset on business are maybe a 1 or a 2. This is what I call a 4 problem. So a level 4 problem. When you've got a 1 or a 2 mindset, a level 4 problem is a major problem. When you grow your mindset to a 4, 5, 6, if you've got a 6 mindset, a level 4 problem is not as big a problem as when you've got a 2 mindset. If you've got a 10 mindset, a level 4 problem, it doesn't even register as a problem. Oh, by the way, the door, the tenant has no idea how this happened. It just appeared. He was just here and no idea. What do you think happened? Comment below. Do you think that this could have happened without the tenant knowing? Do you think that we've had, I don't know, some sort of Hulk in the property? What's happened here? Let me know in the comments because I really don't have a clue. Oh, you know all the nails that are on the wall over there? Well, I mean, what's that? I figured it out. It wasn't the Hulk. It was Spider-Man. Since I started property investing, I've had thousands of tenants. At the moment, we've got over 200 multi-let rooms. We've got over 100 single-let properties. We've got a lot of property, a lot of tenants. I've had my fair share of bad tenants, my fair share of non-paying tenants, but as a percentage, it's a very small percentage. 99% of tenants are good, clean, tidy people who pay their rent on time and respect the property and treat it as their home. You'll always get the odd tenant like this who's going to cause you damage, who's going to cause issues to you. I say safety comes in numbers. The quicker you can build up your property portfolio, build up your tenants, the safer you become long term. I had one tenant once who took part of the kitchen, cut the kitchen worktop, right, the part that would go over the washing machine and dryer, and took it up into the bedroom, nailed 2 timbers onto the wall in the bedroom between the fireplace and the front wall, laid the worktop on it, and then hung their clothes off it. They created a self-made wardrobe with my kitchen worktop. The worktop, right? The wardrobe, I'd have bought them one. If they said to me, I don't have a wardrobe, I'd like a wardrobe, it would have been cheaper for me to buy them a damn wardrobe than wreck my kitchen. Logic. That's one shitty example of a bad tenant that I'll always remember. But at the end of the day, property investing is good to me. Property investment has given me financial freedom, and property investing, whatever the challenges, will always make you more money than a job. If you're looking at this video right now and you see that property and you look inside and you see how trash it is and it scares you about property investing, if you're put off by property investing, the reality is that's about £1,000, right? To fix up the damage to the room, £1,000. To fix all the windows, a couple of grand. To get everything up and done, it's around £3,000. You spend £3,000 on it, you're probably going to add £3,000 to the value. Your money is protected. If you could take the same money and you could stick it in the stock market, if the stocks drop overnight, you don't need a shitty tenant to lose your 3 grand in the stock market. You could lose it overnight while you're sleeping just because some stock you invested in that you don't understand drops in value. If you're going to invest in anything, stock market, cryptos, property, whatever it may be, gold, silver, diamonds, you need to understand what you're doing. Watches, whatever it may be. Learn how to invest first, then invest in the right way. You can download a completely free report in the description of the pinned comments that'll show you how you can build your property investment business so you do it safely and securely and in a sustainable way to protect yourself from future problems. The key to property investment is know your gold mine area. Yes, I've had problems with this property, right? But it's not a problem with the property. It's not the property that's a problem. The problem's left. The problem was the tenant, and the problem was the tenant's friends. This street is a great street. In fact, I own 5 properties on this street. In fact, this one right here is one of my properties that we're currently undergoing a refurbishment on right now. If you want to see the series of how we purchased this, what it looked like when we purchased it, what it's currently like, and what it will look like when it's finished, then you can watch some of those videos right here now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. In the last 10 years, I've been properly doing property investing, doing it.
Property.
Right.